What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Fetch.ai. Right, guys, fundamentally, this is a quality crypto. I want to talk about the potential for this moving forward because I do believe this is hugely undervalued even right now, and I think there's still probably potential for this to drop in the current bear cycle. And this could be a big moneymaker. It's that simple. So guys, you're going to want to pay attention to this vid as I run through Fetch.ai and why I believe this will be a big moneymaker. Now guys, before I get into that, I update the spreadsheet. If you're new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. They're the first 26 coins I owned after the 2018 crash. Had you invested $100 into each of them when I released videos about them, and you've done nothing with them, you sat on them, you did the literal worst thing and did nothing with them, you'd still be in profit for 8 grand. But if you had sold these coins when the markets were flying high last year, when everything was up through the roof, you'd have been in profit for 123 grand. That is the difference between a bull cycle cash out and holding all the way into a bear cycle / recession. They're not the coins I own anymore. If you want to see the coins I own, come check out Copy My Crypto. The link is in the description. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell. Now, it's a bear cycle. Markets are down, so I'm buying. Now, if you want to make these kind of gains, guys, if you want to make these profits, then you're going to want to come to the site. You notice Phantom's top of the list. I did a Udemy course. I made one in my life where it was about the best investment of the year. That was about Phantom. I said it would 100x. It did a 677x. When I find the next Phantom, which I will not be going on doing another Udemy course. I will simply go to my members and I will tell them why I believe this coin can 100x. So if you want to get ahead of everyone else in these markets, if you want to make those kind of gains, go read through the site. Everything's verifiable on YouTube, and if you like it, come join me. Right, Fetch.ai. So nice and simple, right? Fetch is an artificial intelligence lab. So they're building an open, permissionless, and decentralized machine learning network that has a crypto economy. Now, the key thing, guys, is look, a lot of people that I know genuinely aren't familiar with how much AI is actually in the world already. Everyone deals with AI on a daily basis. This is just true. You've got artificial intelligence within Facebook, within YouTube, within Apple, within Amazon. It's everywhere. The machines are already learning from us. They learn what you like. That's why things are like. That's why you start getting information in the way that you do. Artificial intelligence already exists. Now, Fetch.ai have got a way to capitalize on the profitability of AI that isn't from an advertising stance, which is how your Facebooks and everyone else profit from artificial intelligence. So the purpose of Fetch is that they create a decentralized blockchain that have new revenue streams, increase yields, passive income. And that's already enabled thanks to the Fetch token. What they also have are leverage AI. So you leverage AI within your dapps with the Axon technology, and that helps privacy for the machine learning. So it means that your data is going to start being sent around. All of a sudden, the apps themselves are not going to start passing stuff on to third parties, which is that's how any of you get cold calls, by the way, is people buy email lists, people buy, or advertisers buy rights to your information via your Facebooks and Googles and everyone else. Fetch also have the ability to maximize the utility of the ledger in your dapps with information on and off chain. So effectively an Oracle system in place. Now, what I like about AI in particular, not AI, Fetch. I don't like AI. I want to clarify that. I don't like AI. But what I like about Fetch is that their model should enable a ton of different dapps to start utilizing AI to figure out what people like and effectively start developing the dapps to make them more user friendly. That long term can grow the crypto market. That long term grows the dapps that people use, that grows the crypto market, and that grows Fetch. So it was designed and created and deployed as an essential part of smart contracts and oracles on the platform. That was the point of the token. Through the token, people can build and deploy their own digital twins on the network. So this is where you've effectively got proof of identity, right? So you've got your digital twin, and then developers that pay with the Fetch token access the machine learning based utilities to train the digital twin and deploy collective intelligence on the network. So the beauty of this is that fundamentally you've got multiple different places that are working together to organize and to be more efficient and streamlined in development. Now, Fetch has 4 elements within their tech stack. So they've got the digital twin framework. Now that helps with teams building multiple different things like marketplaces, skills, etc. The open economic framework allows search and discovery functions for the digital twins. And then you've got the digital twin metropolis, and that's a collection of smart contracts that effectively work as a record of agreements for all digital twins. And then you've got their own blockchain, which provides secure and censorship-resistant consensus. And again, censorship resistance is no bad thing. We've seen censorship go wild in multiple different online platforms over the past sort of year or two in particular. So Fetch long term has already been, well, over the past sort of couple of years, has been building their ecosystem pretty well. It's still a long way away from where I want it, but they are already, thanks to their communication tech, they can basically go onto any blockchain that also has their communication tech. So they're already on Cosmos, but let me remind myself what the tech name was. It wasn't the inter-blockchain communication. So any inter-blockchain, any IBC-enabled chains allow Fetch to appear on them. So of course, Fetch is already on the DEXs on Cosmos, and Fetch is already tradable on massive exchanges. But the fact that it is now operatable on multiple chains only bodes well, because that means that you've got multiple dApps on multiple chains that can integrate their token to start their digital twin access machine learning. Now, they've got CoLearn up, and that CoLearn is a collective learning system, which is not too bad, to be fair. It's nothing amazing, it doesn't get me excited. Axim allows businesses to safely and securely connect data silos. Now that's quite useful because obviously data is where the money is. And people often forget that. Facebook, Google, all the biggest companies in the world, they make their most money from data, from your data. Atomics also enables stablecoin holders to supply liquidity and receive yearly yield as a result, which is not too bad. We've got Mobix as well. So they've got some decent ecosystem. Resonate's new one. Resonate is a decentralized social network. So it enables users for the very first time to have a personal AI-powered social media experience. And they have an exclusive NFT marketplace for that Web3 social network. I'd be interested to see if that takes off, because I think people, I could see why people would want to leave Facebook and would want to leave Instagram and all the other social networks that are out there. I think they're terrible, but it's possible that Resonate could do something. They also have their own decks, but this is what I mean. It's a very good start, but I would want to see multiple a significant growth on Fetch's ecosystem over the course of the next couple of years, because you can still get a decent yield from Fetch. It's nothing staggering, but if you're a Fetch holder, I would recommend people try and utilize the stakeout opportunity while market's down. You're not exactly in massive need to be able to flog them all of a sudden if you needed to, or if you wanted to, because the prices aren't going to fluctuate dramatically. Still about 12x from its all-time high. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Fetch not only beat that, but actually set a new all-time high. The charts themselves actually look pretty positive for the long term. Had an initial spike in the summer of 2021, and then continued and had an even bigger spike in September, and almost reaching that level again in November. This is not a bad looking chart for a long-term crypto. And look, AI is the future. I've spoken about AI a ton of times. AI is unequivocally the future, and to be honest, it's already here. People need to actually understand how much it's already here. And if you don't believe me, there's a book by Mo Gawdat, I believe. I think it's Mo Gawdat, former Google engineer, who talks about artificial intelligence, and it's really worth a read. Makes you really understand how prevalent it already is in our lives, to a scary degree. And like I said, I don't like AI, but I understand an investment when I see one, and artificial intelligence has to grow, and within the blockchain space, artificial intelligence can go wild, 12x, this should end up being multiple billions. But at the very least, it's got to crack a billion first, right? So it should set a new all-time high, $1.50. $1.50, I believe, will put it pretty much at $1 billion. I think that's more than achievable in the next bull cycle, given the quality behind them. But I would want to see the ecosystem grow significantly. I'd want to see another 10 projects with real quality being added to that ecosystem. But $1.50 per coin is more than achievable for the Fetch. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think artificial intelligence is going to have an incredible upswing in the crypto space? And let me know if you read Mo Gawdat's book. Like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, and hit the bell notification so you know when new content is coming out. And guys, if you want to see the coins I'm buying up in this bear cycle, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy and every coin I sell. I'm not selling coins at the moment. I'm building my portfolio, which is already looking very sexy. But I'm going to add to it. I'm going to add to the positions I've already got, as well as adding in new cryptos. And I've said it before, when I find the next Phantom, I won't do a Udemy course again. I will simply tell the members why I believe this coin can 100x. So if you want to know what that is and get ahead of the markets and make these gains, these 600x's, these 50x's, 58x's, 62x's, go to the site, read through it, and if you like it, come and join me there. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.